Hello everyone. Welcome on Friday, Stamperia live for the shop. Today we have Monica Paruta for Polish shop Sztuka Zdobienia in Skoczów.
Hello everybody. Hello, Sztuka Zdobienia. Hello. So thank you for this chance. And actually today I'm so eager to be with you, Agnieszka, and you will help me with the Polish language, of course.
Yes, of course, I will translate.
Very good. And I will make a demo for you with the project because I was in Poland, in Skoczów, exactly a few days ago, just a few weeks ago. And I brought some samples, and Beata, a friend of mine over there, the owner of this wonderful place, this wonderful shop, shows this project I brought there to show. So Nativity in a spatial structure. So a spatial structure, which is a ball, actually, polystyrene. So I will show you this. And you will help me with the translation. So we have already some friends connecting. Good.
Yes, we have Hetty, Roberta, Beatrice, Crafty AM. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello. Very good. So actually on top, you can see already the link, yes, where this is the shop, so Uslugi in Skoczów, where you can find all the products I will use during this demo. So just how do they have to do, Agnieszka, explain, how can they buy the products?
Okay, they have to go to online shop Sztuka Zdobienia, www.sztukazdobienia.pl, and from the shop, just choose products, add to the basket, pay, and Sztuka Zdobienia will send very quickly.
Exactly. This is what I do as well. So sometimes I buy Stamperia products there because they have a big choice of products, and they quite all the products Stamperia has. So they have a big catalog. Just link on this catalog, you will see the picture, the price, quantity you need, just add it. It's very easy. So I really suggest you, where do you ship? Actually, they can ship everywhere because I can also receive in Italy. So sometimes I buy what I need for my demos, my workshops, Stamperia's products. I find them and they send. So they send all over the world, I think, because if they send also to Italy, I don't think they have problems in sending in any place. So I see also someone from Norway. Hello. Hello, Bente. And then we have Priscilla also, Carmen. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Let's see if we have also someone from France, maybe.
Yes, we had already comments from France. But comments just going so quick.
Yes, so many messages because our friends are really eager to. Hello, Laura. Hola. Okay, and okay. So when you are ready, I'm ready for you. So all the codes, all the products I use have already been sent to. So you can have the list of the products. Anyway, we can revise them little by little during my demo. So. When you want, I start, Agnieszka. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm ready. Well, you are making project then.
Yeah.
If you're ready, we can start it.
Okay, very good. So I can start just now. So this is the project, of course, but let's see how to make this project. So it's a nativity you can have on your table in also a small place because all the characters are inside. How can we make this? With Stamperia mold. Look. This one, I don't know, in transparency, Agnieszka, if you can see well. Hope so.
Yeah, I can see.
Very good.
This is one of the new mold.
Not in the very last range of new things. So the quite new, but not the newest. Okay. And they have, you can order them, and Uzlugi or Uzlugi. So many years I go there and I don't know how to pronounce it. I should be, I shouldn't know. I should know. I know. So
I
Agnieszka.
would say Polish language is not easy to learn.
Yes. Shall I say Uzlugi or Uzlugi?
Usługi.
Uzlugi. Okay, so now I have the correct pronunciation. Very good. I tell you already the codes, friends. So it is the one you can see here. So K3PTA 451. So with this mold, you have all the nativity and all the characters, the animals and everything. Okay. So how to make it? You can use clay. You can use, as I used, ceramic powder. So this is the white ceramic powder, but you know how to make it because you only mix the powder, which is quite finished. So I need to order to Uzlugi, of course, because it's quite finished. You see the last powder I have. And this is the code, which is FC04/400. So you can mix the powder also inside this bowl with water until it is a creamy, thin product, and then you pour into the molds. Okay, of course, I have already prepared it because, you know, Agnieszka, we need a couple of hours.
We need this time.
Exactly. So you need them to dry. But this is something you perfectly know, also better than me. And
yes.
What can you get, Adrian? You can get this kind of. Just a second. I take it.
We have a lot of friends already connected. We've got Danka, we've got Sylvia, Cindy, Lamia. Hello everyone. Valeria, Sarah.
Wow, thank you for joining us. We are so happy. So I have here one of the characters, Saint Mary, that you can, once it is dry, you take it out, and this is what you need. So I will show you how to decorate one of them. Of course, all the others, to accelerate, I've already prepared them, but I need to show you at least one just to see how it works. So what do you need again to make a special vintage ancient effect? The vintage antique in paste from Antonis Zanidakis range of products. So this is the paste you need, and this is the code KAOLBR. So it's a very big one, oil color, burnt umber color, which means brown, dark brown. So you see how many characters you can decorate with with this. So many.
It's a really long-lasting vintage paste.
Exactly.
And Blanche is saying that mold is beautiful.
Yeah, right. So what do you need to do? So you take your characters all together. Then what I always use is something in hard plastic or glass, because you have to dilute this vintage paste a little bit with turpentine, or also Stamperia. We have from Stamperia medium to dilute paste. It's of course it's a liquid with which because it's not a water-based product. Of course, it's something oily, so it's something alcohol based or turpentine based. So what I normally use is, you see, this is glass, and I always use the same one. So I keep it closed into some plastic in order to have always the same, and I don't need to clean it up. And you need a tiny quantity of vintage paste.
Yeah, Crafty I is saying we can use mineral spirits too. Yes, that's true.
Mineral spirits, also, odorless. Sometimes you can find also odorless solvents of different kinds, but also Stamperia solvent, you can find it. I finished it, but you can find it. So put a small quantity of paste into it. Then you pour the spirit or the solvent inside. So quantity, it's not so strict quantity. I mean, I cannot tell you how much. You try it a little bit and you see when it is a thin product. You mix it, you see, it's quite liquid. Something like this, you see. Once it is ready, you take some product and you cover completely your shape. If you prefer, use some gloves. If you are like me, you don't use that. So
I never use gloves for vintage antiquing paste.
You do, Agnieszka?
No, I don't.
No, because we like to touch our product.
Yes. I don't mind to get my hands dirty.
Neither me. Yes, then you can clean them. So it's not.
Yeah, just hot water and soap will be enough.
So you cover.
We have, Monica, we have question.
Yes. ¿Cuál es la proporción buena de polvo cerámico y agua? 50-50? No. If you want to know, Alicia, si Alicia quiere saber cuánto exactamente necesita de polvo cerámico, tienes que rellenar el molde dos veces y después añadir del agua simplemente la mitad. Entonces es 2 veces de polvo, 1 vez de agua. Pero lo que yo hago es normalmente de añadir del agua un poco más y un poco más. Cuando tienes una masa bastante líquida, está bien. Entonces, no te puede decir exactamente la proporción. También hay dentro de las descripciones cuánto polvo necesitas exactamente. Pero lo que te sugiero es de rellenar 2 veces con el polvo y después añadir un poco de agua. Y después, cuando obtiene una masa líquida, bastante líquida, como yo digo siempre, como el yogurt, una cosa así. Es la composición la mejor, yo creo que es la mejor. Una vez que, when we have filled completely our shape, covered our shape, then you can take some baby wipes, las toallitas de bebé, que conoces muy bien porque todo el mundo conoces. So you know perfectly what I mean when I say these baby wipes, because we use normally for clean hands, also for babies, of course, but also for this. So you go over your shape. So don't worry if it is completely black when you finish, because you can take it out, you can wipe it out as you like. Of course, don't insist too much among the bands. So leave the bands with more color and try to be on the surface really on the surface. Normally I take away more color what is in the first layer. So what you can see more in the first layer, like this.
There is another question from Sylvia. Sorry, Monica, I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, yes. So I explain. Oh, sorry, Agnieszka. Yes, right. So they asked me how much should be the powder compared to the water. What I do to be precise in the quantity, so not to waste ceramic powders, I fill the molds twice. So 2 times the quantity necessary to fill the mold. You put into a bowl and then I add some water until I get something like yogurt. So this is my my tip. Okay. And now I clean this. So this I didn't take it away before. So you stop when you like and when you have the drawings really visible. So then how do you need to clean your brushes? Don't clean the brushes. Or if you want, you clean very well with the solvent. But I do like this, look. I put like this into the baby wipes. And all this stuff I put inside a plastic bag. And this is what I have available every time I want to repeat this kind of work.
Then I thanks for the tip, Monica.
It's nothing very technical, but it's something useful.
Well, I would say each of us got own tips and tricks how to use things, how to make our life more easy.
Exactly, exactly. So we can always learn from one each other. I know also me when every time I follow lives, I discover a different way to use a product or to work with. So this is my character. Now, what I like to add is a little bit now of ivory color, acrylic color. Ciao Letizia, spero tu stia meglio. Baci. And I put on my palette like this. A drop of color.
Sylvia is saying, thanks, Monica.
It's a pleasure. I'm here for that. So now I take, you can use a sponge or you can also use a brush as you like. So sometimes I use a sponge, a little bit of color, very, very small quantity. And I enlighten some parts of my character. So just dab very, very well first, not too much, in order to clear the characters up. You see how it changes actually.
No, Terenza, we don't like waste anything, not just antiquing paste.
Yes, you're right.
Good morning, Sandra.
Okay, so with some ivory on top, just a little bit, so a small, small quantity. You can have...
It's like a dry brush technique, but with the sponge.
Exactly. You can use a brush or you can use a sponge. What I like also then is to add a tiny, tiny quantity of gold. A gold I like a lot is this super gold Stamperia acrylic color KAL 34 color. This is very interesting color because it's not so shiny. It's a little bit, we can say vintage gold. Very small quantity, same sponge, and I go in some small details just to give more, to get something more precious. Of course, a little bit of St. Mary. And I also have here the other characters I had already prepared before, which are here, on which I had only put some vintage paste on top. But at least I would like to add some gold, a little bit on them. So especially you see on the details of the king's details, I can add some gold, which is
Hello, Patricia.
Hello, Patty.
Teresa is saying, Club, how you use the super gold.
Good. Super gold is always nice. Look on only few details. You see here, here, here as well.
I would say this is one of the color which you need to have in your stash.
Yeah, right. Super gold is very, very nice color. Not so strong. And then also here on another king and on the stars, of course, a little bit. Okay.
Yes, Priscilla, I agree with you. This is very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. On the stars, of course, we need some gold here, a little bit more. So here, okay, so maybe a little bit here as well.
Thank you, Kathy. Kathy loved that.
Very good. Okay.
And of course, please don't forget like and share that live.
Yes. Of course. So here we have a little bit on the donkey as well here. Why not? It's a special day, so.
Yes, of course. Donkey need a little bit gold as well.
Right. Okay, so now let's take care about the grotto. So we can prepare the grotto with something I show you. Take the animal there, not to drop down. So I use half polystyrene bowl, size, I can't remember, but I will tell you. So size is exactly 19 centimeters, but something similar would be good as well. Okay, so this is 19. Then you need two more round shapes, like for example, this is all Stamperia's products we used to have for Christmas balls. Maybe we can use one here like this and a bigger one, which was the base for a ball, like this. So actually you will have this kind of two layers, one here and one down like this. So let's prepare it. To be quicker, I will use the hot glue, but you can use also the extra strong glue. Okay, so if you have time, use also extra strong glue. It will be indestructible, even if actually it keeps very well also like this.
Monica, Roberta is asking for the tip to not break the thin parts of animals.
Sorry for a tip.
to not break the thin parts of animals.
When you
I
dab
think-
them, yeah. I don't know because I don't have tips. Actually, they are very delicate, the tiny parts. So what I do when I take them out, I don't press them at all. So I leave once it is strong, once it is hardened a little, I leave my molds upside down like this, and I leave it like this. Little by little, they come down because when it dries, it is a little bit smaller than the shape, so they come out alone. So I do like this, but it can happen if you are in a hurry to press a little, and these straight parts are easy to break. So if it happens, and it happens, just use some extra strong glue to connect the parts broken. The only thing I can tell you, because actually there are some delicate parts and sometimes it happens, especially here, the horn or here in the animals, the ears, it can happen. You can connect them with some glue. Only thing I can tell you, Roberta. I'm sorry, not a tips.
Yes, Danka, definitely. Well, we need that mold.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Tracy.
Hello.
And Mary, hello, Mary. Mary is saying this is very good idea.
Good.
Karen, I've got another tip. You can also add thin florist wire in the mold where there is a thin sections.
Thin floors in the mold where there are thin sections. Oh, yes, why not? A good idea.
I need to try it.
Thank you, Carenza. This is interesting. So we really have to find a very tiny, tiny one. Yes, why not? I will try this. This is a good idea. So maybe you want to know also the size of these shapes in case, I will tell you. So the first one, which is the smaller, it is diameter 14, while the bigger one is 15, so 1 centimeter difference, more or less. It's not so compulsory. You can also use, you see the plastic shapes. If you want smaller or if you want bigger, they will adapt in different height. So this is the bigger or the smaller as you like, or the smaller here and the bigger here. So it works only with plastic shapes. Now,
Well, Crafty, I'm not sure if I'm patient enough.
you, Agnieszka, yes, you are. For sure. So let's take my hot gun glue, and I will fix it like this. So this is the smaller one, and I do this. I put some glue. Like this. And I fix it like this. Now I put this here, so exactly where I want to glue it. So here, a big drop of glue, but not enough glue here. I have to add.
Crafty, I've got already idea. With the clear plastic, there is room underneath to add the lights.
Yeah, right. Good idea with the transparency. But in this case, then we will cover it with the rice paper. So maybe in this case, but maybe the lights we can see them through. Yes, why not?
With the rice paper, definitely you can see through.
Yeah, right. Good idea. Hello, Rose Garcia from Colorado, USA. Wow. Okay, so we have this structure at the moment, okay? Just be sure that it is well fixed. Anyway, if you see the glue, don't worry because it will be covered. So no problem if you see the glue through. Important is to fix it well. Now, let's take some rice paper. So here, you can use any rice paper you like. Okay, also colored paper, also some Stamperia old designs, or not necessarily the new ones. You see, you can also use some the colors. I suggest you something around these colors, beige, light brown, something also like this, more romantic, something like this. Or, as I'm going to use, you can make with some plain color, plain color like ivory or white, like carta voile, Stamperia that maybe you still have in your drawer, or you can ask Oslogi, they for sure have. You should cover, you see, this is the code. This is DFTVG001. And it is plain ivory color. Then you need some glue. What I suggest is X media glue, which is a hardener. This is also hard to open, but I can do it. Okay. And you need some plastic underneath where to put your rice paper before gluing the paper. So, brush. Take a big brush. It will be easier. You need some water. And you need pieces of rice paper. And you completely can cover the shape. So we have to envelope the shape we have. So to be easier, I use smaller pieces like this size, but you can also have bigger ones. Anyway, water, glue, spread the glue on the plastic, otherwise you will glue on your table or on anything you have underneath. Okay, quite quickly I do this, and then I lift up and I start to cover my sculpture. Leave it quite soft. Don't make it adhere too much on all the surface. But you see, I lift it in just to have it a little bit softer and give a more natural shape. I only fix some edges like this, and behind a little bit, and here as well. So leave soft, as much softer as you can. Then I take the other piece and I do the other part. Water and glue. Why do I choose mixed media glue, which is the code DC07CN? Because mixed media glue is also a hardener, a stiffener for fabric or for paper. So you can use that also to make the structure as hard as possible once it will be dried, of course. Lift up, and then I go on the other side. this. And here as well, I lift up a little and I fix the edges. Inside, I try to fix the background a little bit. See, like this. This is the background.
Trusty, I'm saying paper mache of sorts.
Yes.
Something similar.
Exactly. Something similar.
Hello, Katarina.
Hello.
It's never too late. It's never too late. You are just on time.
I had to walk the dog. Yes, I understand you. I have a dog as well. That's necessary. Water glue now. And I put some more in here. You have really to make it like a sculpture by the structure of the sculpture. Now I lift up and I do the front part here and I go down as well here. Like this, like this. So here. So the structure is coming out little by little. Then another piece. This is something that I would like to add like this, more like a scarf. So that's my structure. I do the same. Always on plastic.
Hello, Susie from sunny Canada. Welcome. In UK, it's raining.
Today is very sunny also here. In Poland, how is it the weather?
Well, I don't know because I live in England. Then in the morning was sun and now it's raining. It's very windy.
Yeah. So you live in England. Which city, Agnieszka?
It's Worcester, very close to Birmingham. It's the second biggest city in UK.
Oh, wow. So, very nice, but not sunny, right?
Yeah. Well, I would say it's pretty rainy, but it's it's standard in UK. We've got autumn start, then more rain is coming.
Yes, now we have to expect the rain more often. Now here in Bergamo as well, it is a very sunny day. It's very warm. It looks like spring, really very nice one. And actually, as I was telling you, I was just before here, I was in our trade fair in Bergamo. There is a Creativa, a very big event for crafts. And wow, it's full of ideas for Christmas and so much things, so many people. It's like really before bad periods, I mean.
Yeah.
So it's very...
I hope we're gonna go back to some kind of normal life before.
I think more and more now. Yes, we can say that we are very close to normality, but better than normality now. So
yeah,
have better moments. At these affairs, it's really the sign that something has changed and something is going better. And people now need to create, to have ideas for Christmas decorations. Really, a lot of enthusiasm, I so.
Yeah, I love to create. I love create Christmas projects.
Yes, me too. And actually, I'm working on Christmas, you know, since June. So
June. Okay, I didn't start so early. I start September.
in
I
September,
think
but you are
September.
ready. You said with your class, your online class, right, Agnieszka?
Yes, I have some of well, our Stamperia friends and family so already.
Uh-huh.
I have
Show us, please.
uh,
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
I have that album. It's quite big. It's 8 by 8 inches
Oh,
with Sweet Winter new collection.
yes, I love this Sweet Winter collection. And this is an album.
Yeah, this is album, photo album.
Wow. Very, very nice.
And if anyone is interested how
Yeah.
to make that kind of album,
Yeah.
then please message me and I will give you all the details about online workshop.
That's interesting. I think that it's so beautiful that
And
most,
also we will make that album from the scratch. Then you can after you can make any album you wish because
uh,
I will teach you how to make it.
uh, you teach how to build up the album as well.
How to build up album from the beginning. You
Ah,
just start from cardboard, some material,
ah.
paper, and you do everything by yourself.
Oh, that's very nice to hear. Good. I think many of us will be interested, Agnieszka.
Mm. Thank you very much, Monica.
Now my structure, my grotto is quite finished. Look, of course it needs to dry, but we can go anyway on. Just have to fix this side. And look, this is what normally we can get. Okay, something like this. Every time can be a little bit different, of course. And this time, I wanted to make a change from the original. So I chose one of my spare rice papers here. So it is from one of the new collections on Voyage. And I,
It's from our way, yes?
sorry?
It's from our way
Yeah,
collection.
exactly. Very good. So I would like to put this on because I like this part and I thought it was nice to add here. Let's see if it works. So
Blanche is saying she can decide between Cosmos or Winter. Well, Blanche, you can choose two.
yes, of course, of course. And Oslogi has so many papers. You will see. Have a look into the catalog. You will find surprises.
Hello, Annette. I think because, well, I was shopping in Sztuka Zdobienia previously, but after Brexit, obviously, it's much more difficult. But
Difficult.
Sztuka Zdobienia is one of the shop who've got
More.
probably not all products from Stamperia, but this is one of the shops who've got the most products from Stamperia.
It,
Range which they offer is really huge. And
yeah.
also they've got some old collections, which are very difficult to get anywhere else.
Yeah.
Then really, I encourage you to visit that shop. And as Monica said, they shop to different countries also.
Yeah. Exactly. Just have a look to the catalog. Okay, and then some other papers here and there. Maybe this.
Yeah, Roberta, I've got idea to combine Nativity Cave with Cosmos Infinity.
Yes, right.
That would look very, very nice as well.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Teresa is saying that flowers look beautiful.
Yes, I think it's nice color. I like.
Yeah, very nice color, very autumn.
Okay, last piece I will put here. Then So actually here, of course, you can also add many other details, like, for example, some laces, some gaze or not, especially where you feel that you have to fill some empty spaces. So actually I got something here to write. I had some gaze, medical gaze.
It's the best for projects.
Yes, I learned from our lives this. so,
It also gives you very good structure.
yes, it gives, especially when you color it, you can see the web. So let's put a few more.
Hello, Caroline. Marie is saying that flowers are perfectly designed for that curve. Super.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. They just fit perfectly.
Yes, it's the shape, like arch shape, right? And one here. Okay. Now, last will be to add here some gesso. So some gesso, white gesso. This code is, for sure you know, it's a K3P08N. I will dab here and there with a Stamperia brush. Yes. It will help more also to harden the shape once dried. Of course, now everything is wet, so not easy, but you can also make step by step. I mean, once you put the paper, then you wait it to dry, and then you will add the gesso on top.
Yeah, Patricia Chunga is saying my favorite brush.
Yeah, we use
Stamperia brush is must have. Another product from Stamperia.
the few brushes which are really necessary. You know what? One day I will make a live with the basic brushes, only one live with brushes, just to show the differences between one brush and the other, and what is really necessary to craft. Because
Yes.
there are few which are really, really.
I think that will be helpful because people who are just on the beginning of crafty journey, they might have problems to choose the right products. And I'm not talking just about paints, paints, and so on, but also what kind of tools are the best and are necessary for to have them in the
Yes,
hand.
this is an idea. Yes, we can work on it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and our friends are agree with that. Roberta saying, good idea. Priscilla, yes, please, Monica. Kerensa, good idea.
Yes, let's do that. Promise.
Valeria is saying, it's great idea.
We'll make it. Yes. So now that I have made this, I normally would wait for drying, but I go on straight with the color, and I will dry all together. So if you are at home, you are quiet, you can make things quiet and easy. Leave it dry and then you color. I will spray some color on it. If I find it. Just a second. Here it is. Okay. So I will use some bronze color. This is aqua color. Aqua color brunito. Let me test if it works. Yes, it works. So sometimes I'm ready just to try, but this time
Sometimes you want to spray and it's not spraying anymore.
yes. So I spray this brunito color, which is like oil but iridescent. Of course,
Caroline is saying drying time is always horrible for crafters.
yeah.
I think that's why we've got heat guns.
Yeah.
But, well, with some of the materials, you have to be careful. As Monica is using polystyrene ball, then it's not so easy to dry it.
Right, because we can melt it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can melt it. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Same with plastic. You need to be very, very careful. I'm working a lot with plastic and styrofoam, especially for Christmas, because I'm doing a lot of Christmas bubbles also in the coupage technique. Then I'm using always hair dryer.
Yes, it's better. Embosser here is very dangerous. Okay, so here we are at the moment. Okay, so now let's use a hair dryer, not embosser, a little bit, not too close, possibly a little bit further, just to dry possibly the internal part. It's where I have to place and set my characters. So my hair dryer is here. I take it a little bit further, so not an embosser but a hair dryer, and I dry just a few minutes.
Caroline is saying today I recycle old packaging, acetate and color with alcohol inks. It's a very good idea. And in the meantime, please remember to visit our group, Stampers Worldwide. And there is pizza box contest on Monday with Omar. We're gonna find out who is the winner. We've got two amazing projects. One is very mini, tiny album, and another one is mixed media projects. And please visit Stamperia Worldwide and vote on your favorite project.
Okay, here I am. So now
Hello, Susanna. Hello, Susanna.
this is the grotto now, and now we can place the characters. So let's take the characters and we can place them with hot glue. Behind, I will put behind, so let's take maybe like this, you can see a little bit better. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. So the two animals will be put behind here. So with hot glue or with as well as I told you some extra strong glue as well. Here it is, some glue here. One here and the other one behind. In front of it. Okay. Then we have the baby in the middle. Some glue. I will raise a little bit the baby with a piece of wood. Okay.
Crafty, I'm saying she need to start designing her Christmas cards.
Yes, already.
Yeah, it's almost middle of October. Yeah, it's time for Christmas projects.
It's about time to start. One is here, and I will also fix here.
Caroline is saying that mold is great. Perhaps she needs new molds for Christmas. I would say, Caroline, definitely you need new molds. And there is a lot of new molds from Stamperia this year.
Then we have this here. One's here. One's here. You know, it's still a little bit wet, but I can stick as much as I can.
It's not so easy to dry, especially with hair dryer. You need definitely much more time.
Yes. Now it's still wet, but just to give you the idea.
Yes, Susanna is sending a lot of hearts, and Susie is saying such a great project. Yes, I agree.
Thank you. Of course, the star here and the small star here. Okay, I think here we are. And I, anyway, like to add a little bit of some flakes, not always, but sometimes some flakes to be fixed with some Arctic ice. So that's it's up to you if you like a little bit more shiny or not. This I have to fix this part. It doesn't want to stick. Okay, so more or less we have this. Now I have to take away all the wires of the glue, which are not nice. And I would also add a little bit more gesso, maybe on top somewhere, just to enlighten some parts. But this is up to you, how much you like this or not. This is a question of taste. But anyway, this is what you can get. Let's maybe change the camera. You can see in front because it would be a little bit more visible, I think. Let's change it. General. Oh, sorry. This one. Okay, here we are. Stay with the camera, isn't that so good? So this is the idea of our nativity. You see that every time it can change. Also here you can put, I don't know, some flowers or I don't know. Then you can embellish with many details, which is another time different from the one I had used here. So you see this, I add some more gold here on top once it is dry.
Yes.
So it's up to you, the setting, it's up to you how you like then to put your activity and everything. Of course, if you do it when it is dry, it is much easier and better. But it can give you anyway the idea of the structure. It's something easy to make, quick to make, a little bit longer to dry, but that you can already start to prepare. Once it is dry, it's very strong because this was into my suitcase when I went to Poland, came back safe and sound. So it's still very strong. Once it is dried, it's strong, especially if you use mixed media glue, it's very, very strong. So hope this, you see that I made also more whitish. This is more brown. These are variations you can add and change every time you want. Hope everything is clear. Thank you for your
It's a
comment.
very beautiful project. There is a lot of comments, but I don't want to stop you from talking. There is a lot of compliments from our friends.
Thank you so much. It's very, very kind. And so let's post yours, your versions and your projects when you can on Stamperia, Stampers Worldwide. So we will see how you changed and embellished in a different way, because our imagination never stops, especially if you are a creative
Yes.
person. So here we are, Agnieszka. Happy that you liked, and thank you so much for your help. And hope to meet you again on some other
I
place.
hope as well.
And if you have some other questions, just write to me and I can answer you. And that's all. So thank you again. And
Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. And don't forget about our pizza box competition on Stampers Worldwide. Please vote for your project and you can make someone very, very happy.
yes, right. Have a nice weekend. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Ciao. Bye, Agnieszka.